forgot about him, but alcohol and smoking actually hardens your arteries, so it actually helped him in some odd. Right, is that like a crazy, like the man had a axe or a side and he was fine.
Just so you know, the green light is on, and whenever that is on, that means that people can tune in, just so you are aware.
It hasn't worked for me yet, so we can get it clear.
Well, just so you know, once that's on, we might want to
Yep.
change what we're doing. Not that I'm telling you to, I'm just looking.
Nobody's watching but me, so we're good.
Oh, you can tell he's tuned in? All right.
Is it recorded though after the fact?
Is there a delay?
Well, no, I just turned it on. I'm not gonna go back on there.
But can people go back and watch it?
How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
Wonderful. Glad it's over.
I'm glad it's over. Kind of getting geared up for the next
Well,
holidays.
I guess.
I just placed my first order today. We're very behind with traveling for Thanksgiving. We were down in Arkansas. My son got his first deer. It was very exciting.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was good.
It must be, he feel really,
Oh, he was
really proud.
beside himself because he's been trying, but he never like had the full courage.
That's
And
awesome.
then he did this time. He's, yeah,
That's fantastic. Good time, congrats.
thank you.
So he's 7, but why don't we wait another minute just to see if one of our other board members shows up. Since there's no audience waiting and there's no applicants.
How you been?
Should I call in the
Yeah.
attorney because you asked her to call in? I don't think it's necessary.
You know, we probably don't need to call. And actually, that'll save the village a little bit of money. There's nothing really technical or confusing tonight. It's just some procedural stuff that we have to take care of. Yeah, let's let her know. And which one is our lawyer now? Sarah or
Danielle.
Danielle? Okay, because I still haven't gotten their names yet. And I know that we've got one for 2 boards and one for the other 2 boards. So we have Danielle. Okay.
I think that's what the email was to, right, Danielle?
Yeah, but I had a meeting at one point and they were both in the meeting, and I think that's what
Oh.
really threw me.
Okay.
Because there were 2 of them.
She said no worries. She's hanging up.
All right. Okay, so it is 7:01. I think that we can start our meeting. Amanda, if you can please do the roll call.
We have Nicholas Worley,
Here.
Fred DeVito,
Here.
and Danielle Anderson.
Here.
I'd like to welcome Danielle Anderson. She has newly been appointed to our zoning board of appeals. Just appointed on Monday.
Thank you very much.
By the village board. Thank you for coming along to help us out here.
Absolutely.
All right, let's stand for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we have a very short agenda for tonight. We don't have any applicants here. So we just have a few housekeeping things to take care of. One of the things we need to do is we need to extend the public hearing for 98 Charles Coleman. And 98 Charles Coleman is a project just down the road. They are looking to get a use variance to make a building a 3-family, approved 3-family, but it's only zoned for 2-family. But there are a few things that need to get in order for us to keep moving forward. We had opened up a public hearing previously, but we now need to extend it. So just to give you a little back information on it, because you're new to this, and I don't want you to sit here going, what the heck are they talking?
And that building is 3-family now?
It's a 3-family now.
And it's been like that for ages, if I'm not mistaken.
Incidentally, in our wonderful little village, Amanda babysat there back in 1995?
94.
94? So
Okay.
about 30
Little
years
boy and his
ago,
mom lived down in
and it was a 3-family back then.
Okay.
So just to give you a little background, one of the things we need to look into is what was the zoning for that particular property in 1995 and 94. So we have to do a little digging and into some of the old documents because zoning has changed since then.
I was on the phone with NICEAG for hours trying to figure out when they got because there's 3
Meters.
meters there.
It's very common that that happens though.
But
Yeah.
they don't have information like as far back as we needed at NICEAG, so we're starting.
Okay.
Now, are there 3 water meters?
I don't know.
I mean, that's one of the things we could check too, and in that case, we're checking our own records with the water department. That's just down a couple of doors down from you, so that might be another way to check it out. Now, that will simply establish though when it's.
Sometimes water meters is just for the building itself. One meter for the whole building.
Right, but if there are 3, it will help us to determine that, yes, there were actually 3 separate.
Yeah, I doubt there'll be 3.
I feel like we have looked into that, but I'll get some information for you on that tomorrow as well.
All right, so the first thing on our agenda then is that we need to make a motion to extend the public hearing on 98 Charles Coleman. Can I have a motion to extend the public hearing?
I'll make a motion to extend the public hearing.
I'll
Okay.
second.
And that public hearing will be extended until January 22nd.
January
Is that
22nd.
Our next scheduled meeting, Amanda?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right, so we have a second. All in favor of extending the public hearing to January 22nd, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, okay. And that motion has passed. Has passed. The next thing we're going to do is approve our minutes. We have some minutes that have been hanging around, some of them from August. And it's actually very important that we start to process these a bit more quickly. The one from August should have been approved a long time ago, and that puts us in a potential issue at times. So I've gone through the minutes. Fred, have you?
Yes, I have.
All right, and I know that Danielle has also read through the minutes.
Yes.
Can I have a motion to approve the minutes, and we can do a vote on both of these at once, rather than 2 separate votes.
Okay.
Approving the minutes from our August 28th, 2024 meeting, as well as the October 23rd, 2024 meeting. Can I have a motion to approve those?
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes for August 28th and October 23rd
All right.
of
can I have a
24.
second?
I'll second that motion.
All right, all in favor say aye.
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 Okay, the minutes are hereby approved. Thank goodness. Other business, the planning board wants to be the lead agency on a project at 21 West Main Street. 21 West Main, Amanda, just remind me, that's at the IGA building? Yep.
No,
No.
it's down by the Methodist Church.
Oh, West Main, right.
That's Sean.
That's
Fresh builds?
Fresh Bill,
Freshtown.
where the plumbing,
Where-
fountain plumbing used to be, Lifflin, yeah.
Oh, okay, what's going to be going on?
They're going to be coming to us because they do need to get a variance as well, but he's looking to put an addition on. 2 apartments. It's pretty much going to mirror what they already have there. I mean, a little smaller because it's only 2 apartments. He wants to put an
So
addition
they're going to build out towards the other residents or
Yes.
towards the street?
towards the residents.
Okay.
So towards the right.
Right. I know when Rob Liffland owned that, there was some work done on that building that I don't think went through the proper procedures from what I read. So it may be non-complying right now. We'll have to look into some of that because I think that there were some height issues and some other things that happened. And like I said, I don't think it went through the proper procedures necessarily.
Well, it's got to go through the building department
Yeah,
and stuff
where they're
first, so.
planning.
Yeah, but I'm not
planning,
sure if it met the zoning regulations back when that building was modified by Rob Lifford. I remember some discussion about it at one point. I'm not even sure if I was on the board at that point or not. But I do remember some people bringing up the fact that it was questionable as to what was going on. Anyhow, I don't have any problem myself about the planning board being the lead agency. And Danielle, just so you know what that means, I think it's mostly one element that the lead agency comes down to, and that is that when one of the agencies, when one of the boards becomes the lead agency, they essentially do an environmental assessment. The state calls it
Secret?
SEQR, exactly, the State Environmental Quality Review Act. And basically the lead agency goes through that procedure. I don't think there's much else that they do as lead agency. I think that's the only thing.
Yeah.
But the planning board would like to be the lead agency on this. They put it out there to other involved agencies, of which we're one, and we can either allow that or contest it if we feel like we are better equipped. For some reason, we should be the lead agency. So in this case, they would like to be the lead agency, and they sent out a letter of intent. I have no problem with that. Fred, do you have any
No,
problems?
not at all.
Danielle, do you have any questions or problems or discussion? Okay.
No.
So can I have a motion then to approve the intent of the planning board to be the lead agency on 21 West Main Street?
I'll motion.
All right, we have a second.
I'll second it.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
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 Okay. We have approved the planning board being the lead agency at 21 West Main.
So then I'll just need you to sign this?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. And then the next thing we're gonna do, the last order of business, is for us to approve the meeting schedule, which actually, Amanda, you probably put it in my folder here,
Sure
right?
did.
Yeah, let me just take a quick look at it. Now, Danielle, this is the proposed schedule. There are times when there are conflicts or other issues, so sometimes we do move the date forever. For instance, today's meeting was supposed to happen last month, towards the end of the month. But it was a holiday week, and we were not gonna have enough people around
Yeah.
to help run the meeting. So I'm just gonna take a quick look at this.
The only one would be November, but like I said, that, we'll worry about it when the time comes.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's obviously gonna be probably right around the same Thanksgiving week, and often people are traveling. So if for some reason we need to reschedule, we'll all be aware of that ahead of time and be able to move it around. Okay, I think the schedule looks okay to me. Board members, any potential conflicts that you might see at this point based on?
At this point, no, I see it
No,
working
I'm
out.
just comparing it to the schedule, no, it's fine.
All right, can I have a motion to approve the 2025 Zoning Board of Appeals meeting schedule?
Go ahead.
Motion.
All right, so moved, and can I have a second?
I'll second that.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Okay, the schedule for next year's meetings, 2025, has been approved. I think we have covered all the business except for adjournment. I'm going to make a motion, motion I'll make to adjourn tonight's meeting. Can I have a second?
I'll second that.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
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 Meeting adjourned.